I slept. I made sure that I found a way through a cloud of haze. Every day I wept, found how to live through all them cloudy days. You know the mind's a maze with all its mixtures. It's always hard to get the entire scope of the picture. 1080p, that's you other busters, yeah, obsolete. Can't fuck with me, excuse my French, but I'm not discreet. I wear my heart on my sleeve, but I've learned my lesson. I learned 1996 birth, one of the greatest weapons untold. I'm destined to reach heights thought I could never see, but foolish thoughts rampage my heart and let me not reach the peaks that's entrusted to me. My belief shatter off past actions. I grieve, but grievance never really matter. It's how I choose to act differently in the coming battles to overcome my limitations and get out my shadow. But it's hard to wade in this water, but it was never shallow. Fuck it, let me get the paddles. Fuck that now, let me get this castle. Fuck that now, let me get this battle.
What's good, everybody? Welcome to Squad Nero, your ultimate hub for all things anime. Whether you're a seasoned otaku or just stepping into the world of anime, you found your crew. I'm Sage, joined by Croco's Corner, T Smooth, and Nino. My bad. Hold on. Here to guide you through epic battles, hidden gems, and unforgettable stories across anime, animation, film, and gaming. Tap in each week as we break down the latest, debate the hottest takes, and celebrate the culture. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and now let the journey begin. Please make sure y'all hit that like, comment, and subscribe button, and that noti bell, just so we can make sure that y'all tapping in, and make sure we keep the communications up with the people who do tap in as well, on the flip side. All right. If y'all been living under the rock, go ahead.
Today is the day, people. We have finally been blessed with a trailer from the Marvel gods. We finally get to see what Doom looks like. Well, not without the mask, but we finally are here. Is Captain America the Captain America we know? Is Thor really scared? We're about to see in just a moment. Take it away, Sage.
Hey, T.
Yep.
You know Robert the host, right?
I know, but I wanted to do the big fanfare. I'm gonna be honest, he was a little too mellow for me once he gave the intro. I just wanted to be over the top with the fanfare. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Is it bad that I wanted to be a little enthusiastic for this one? Is it bad? Can you blame me? Because apparently,
how the turntables.
Because apparently, from this dude over here. Over here, we eating good for Marvel. I'm just saying. So I'm surprised he didn't come with a big fanfare, because that's literally the topic of our thing today. Go ahead, take it away, Sage. Give me some enthusiasm, please.
It is some enthusiasm. All right, hold on. All right, let me pull up. That's good. Yeah, y'all already know what happened, man. If y'all haven't been living under a rock, obviously we've been getting a lot of teasers from Spider-Man. That's coming out next week type thing. But another big update is they finally released the Doomsday trailer upon us, and boy oh boy, do that shit look clean. I'm not gonna hold you. If you want me to be unbiased, I go crazy, but I ain't trying to go too crazy. I'm trying to get y'all reactions to it, because I've heard some ifs and buts, but
you started off, Rob.
Let's get in the groove of it, man. I'm not trying to go crazy. It was a lot of niggas that was going crazy on the social medias about, oh yeah, Marvel done lost it, they can't come back, and then they announced RDJ as Dr. Doom. Oh, this nigga who's an impeccable actor suddenly has lost all acting abilities and can't pull off this role, even though it's somewhat similar to Tony Stark. We have all accumulated to this. Oh, they got to use the old niggas. And yeah, they bringing back the old niggas, I understand. But what we about to witness is about to be peak, ladies and gentlemen. After we just got Supergirl, which I ain't even see, so maybe I shouldn't shit on it.
No, shit.
But it was terrible. It was terrible. It was terrible. I fell asleep on it. I fell asleep on it.
All right. Nonetheless,
45 seconds in.
We've had
you didn't even make it to a minute.
Literally, I was like,
We've had Fantastic Four, Supermans, Thunderbolts, and albeit those movies can all be good, but I don't think none of them surpassed that great marker. I think Thunderbolts was probably the closest out of three of them in regards to just the movie overall and how it was received from the general public, it seems. But we haven't really got those hits, and I think you got Spider-Man, and what they've been showing off from Spider-Man has just been some crazy shit. Like comic book brought to the movie theater for the first time. I feel like this is the first time I feel like this. And it's unique. It's almost the same feeling I get when you see anime from a manga that you read years and years ago, and now it's finally getting its, not serialization, but it's finally getting its debut as an anime. Kagurabachi, for example, or Boruto, or anything like that. But do y'all want to play this movie, or I want to get in y'all first thoughts before? I mean, movie trailer.
Yeah, let's
Play the trailer.
Play the trailer. All right. Where this joint at? Window. And just let me know if it's too loud, or if I should turn it up.
Yeah, turn it up. I can't hear shit.
How about that?
Can't hear nothing.
Nothing.
Did you make sure to say share my sound too?
You said
No.
share my what?
When you go to share, it will say share my sound.
I thought so. I still
Yeah.
can't hear it?
That joint dead silent.
No. Boo, this guy stinks.
I don't know why that's not working.
Is it better for us to not have sound though because of like copyright?
I don't think they have anything copyrighted. Oh,
They ain't gonna
I
find our
see. My
video.
bad. I got it.
See, he told you he didn't press the button.
I was tweaking. I didn't know what he was talking about at first, man. I'm not as technically savvy as you. Y'all can hear it now?
Mm-hmm.
Bet.
Something's coming. Something we may not be able to deter.
Niggas sound like Whiplash.
Stay stuck. We shall be faced with an unthinkable decision.
I like it.
I know that's supposed to be RDJ, right?
Yeah, that
Yeah,
is.
nigga, we.
Bruh, that threw me off with the accent the first time I heard it.
No, he
That
sounds
shit
good
is
though.
cold.
You're far
He
stronger
got the bass and everything. He sound commanding.
than all of us.
They edited
I
Doom
ain't
out right
gonna
there.
lie
You
to
can
you, I
see it.
didn't
Oh
love it.
nah.
Go back.
Nah,
died.
they edited Doom out right there. Somebody pointed it out to me. I feel like if you look in
Us
this
put
general
together.
area, it's
Yeah,
like
that makes
you can
sense.
see it pixelated. You see it. Doom is supposed to be there, and then Cap is supposed to be here, supposedly. Steve Rogers.
Damn, that makes sense. As
Far
to,
stronger
damn.
Watch it.
than all
You
of
see how
us
it's
put together.
pixelated right now?
And they died. They died facing enemies and threats that scared me far less than this one. Everything that they sacrificed will be for nothing if we do not stand together. Put aside your petty squabbles. Presume nothing except this. If you return, you will return as brothers and sisters. But mark my words. We're going to need a miracle. Hey, pal. It's not possible.
That ain't my Captain America. That ain't my Captain America. Ain't no way. I read the comic. That ain't you. This man's a double agent out here. He working for Doom. We know it. They know it. The readers know it. Loki's back. You already know where we're at. This man about to make a name for himself here. He about to make a name for himself here.
Oh, if he got Cap. Oh.
What if Cap is captured?
Nah, what if Doom captures his lady and his son? And he tells him he has to do this in order to save their lives.
No. This is where we get Captain Hydra. We don't get real Cap until Secret Wars.
But how would he be worthy enough to wield Mjolnir?
That's what I
In
was
the
thinking.
comic, Captain Hydra did like trick them into being like Captain America, and he was able to pick up Mjolnir. Look it up.
He's probably still worthy, but his intentions at the moment are probably
would have stopped him, right? Because he could put up a front, but that's the whole purpose of Mjolnir.
It's whoever is worthy. So as long as he's still worthy, if the cause, if let's say that Doom's cause isn't one that's unworthy.
Yeah.
So
That's
Captain
a good one,
Hydra's
too.
ability to wield Mjolnir is one of the most shocking and controversial moments in Marvel comic history. During the Secret Empire storyline, the evil variant of Steve Rogers, brainwashed by a sentient cosmic cube, manages to lift Thor's hammer, though it is a later revealed that this is achieved by secretly rewriting Odin's enchantment to accept strength instead of worthiness.
Oh, okay. I mean, I'm not.
The topic of Captain Hydra and Mjolnir has resurfaced with fans speculating it could be influenced in this MCU movie.
That would be weird because then how would they mess with the enchantment if it seems like Thor is greeting them as Steve is on the jet with the rocket with the Fantastic Four and Doom? How would they even know to reverse the enchantment?
That's the thing.
I think you stick with the worthy. I think you don't even go into that part with this movie. Let that be a liberty.
I was saying with Niall saying Doom's intentions could be worthy or Doom being worthy, like that happened in that Black Panther comic where they were judging Doom and T'Challa, and the Panther God found Doom's intentions like more worthy.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm gonna grant you your wish because what you're doing is actually right. So if they go that route, it'd be dope.
Yeah, so then and that means if this is evil Cap and he in line with Doom, that wouldn't stop him from being able to pick up Mjolnir. It would be the same. It would be essentially the same. As hard as it would be for fans to accept it, it would be the same Steve Rogers in Endgame and ambition wise as this Steve Rogers, despite everything else possibly being the same. I don't hate it. I don't hate the idea of it being manufactured as well. Like Sage was saying something about his wife and son being like captured or something like that. I would not be mad if it was something where it was like it was manufactured to pull out the worst in Steve Rogers. You can mix it with enchantments. You could do whatever you need to do to justify it fully, but I would not be mad if it was just kind of like a man brought to his limits and he had no option or no choice but to side with Doom. And he actually did agree. If they could weave it in a way where himself actually agreed with Doom, even without the involvement of any enchantments or anything like that, just his choice. He chose that this is the right thing to do, going against his friends and teammates.
If y'all are wondering, this is the tapestry or painting that Dr. Doom was. If y'all paid attention to one of our previous pods, we talked about this in one of the leaks where Doom has a portrait of his dead wife and son. They're dead due to an incursion. Supposedly the incursion that Steve Rogers caused when he joined, or when Loki brought him there to their universe in the leak. So Dope things. Did y'all like Gambit? Gambit versus Shang-Chi. Was that crazy, or they finally giving my boy Gambit some shine?
I mean, it wasn't really crazy. I'll say just real quick, I'll get a trailer like a 7 out of 10. I mean, it was pretty cool, but I think because we already read the descriptions of it from like 2.5 months ago, it was like, all right, you kind of see it put together. But then at the same time, like how we trying to figure out things now is just like, you show us Gambit versus Shang-Chi, who we haven't seen since 2021. You show us Mystique versus Yelena. You show us Steve Rogers. Like, you showing us all these different things. It's just like, it's not really, I don't know, to me, it's not really doing much. I want to see how the whole story pans out. And then this tapestry of doom and his family is like, if this is really the reason, like he got beef with Steve Rogers because he lost his family, I don't know.
Not, but here's the thing, not the most like weird thing for Doom.
Yeah.
You know, like when you like even at that, like, okay, let's say that the origin of Doom is still intact, right? Well, him losing his wife and son could be like the equivalent of him losing his mom. If like it could be a triggering thing for him. And then when you mix that in with the character of Doom, he petty enough to do all of this.
But is that why he's on a quest for power to probably reverse this and go and probably bring back his family? Because
Yeah.
Okay.
And he ultimately, it's out of his pettiness, but that's something that we probably learn throughout the film, but is not presented to the Avengers and the X-Men that way.
It gotta be presented by like Reed or somebody. It'd be like,
yeah, but I think that it'll be grounded. It'll be grounded in more logic when he presents whatever he presents to the Avengers, X-Men, etc. Because he's gonna cause them to be fighting one way or another. I do believe that. I do believe that the X-Men didn't just because here's the thing: the X-Men fighting the Avengers or anybody who's claiming to be the Avengers, it doesn't make sense for the simple fact that Monica Rambeau has been there to tell them about her life, all of the adventures she went on, how the Avengers saved the world, how they were humanity's hope and last hope on so many different occasions. That for them to just be in an all-out fight with the Avengers really wouldn't add up. So I do believe that us seeing those two groups fighting each other is a clear indication that Doom has manipulated the narrative and as towards why they are fighting in the first place.
Did he manipulate the narrative, or like we saw the reports that we talked about last week, where the X-Men have been dealing with incursions? So you show another group of niggas showing up at your doorstep, you're like, yeah, we gotta, they about to get these hands. But at the same time, if you have Monica Rambeau or whatever the girl's name is, it's like we haven't seen an ounce of her in the trailer at all. So it's like, is she able to say, no, these are people from my universe? But at the same time, how would she even know? Because dealing with incursions, wouldn't people be looking the same in different universes?
That's true. I don't know. That's where we have to kind of see with the film. I have no clue exactly how. I just don't know if. I don't know. I just don't see them. Yes, can the X-Men possibly be?
I think the mutants will be able to figure out what universe she came from. Beast specifically.
Yeah.
I think he would have found out eventually over time, which he ends up doing, and then they end up figuring out, oh, we're about to be in a collision course right now. But Doom is on the other side. Nobody on 616 can have communication with Monica. So Doom is controlling the whole entire story. That's probably why these niggas start fighting.
Wait,
I think so too.
Why can't they have communication with Monica?
Because she's in a completely different universe. Like, they don't even know what universe. Captain Marvel still was trying to look for her.
But I thought she was with the one with Beast in this universe.
Yeah, no, she's in the one with Beast. But remember, when at the end of the Marvels, when she went through, like Rob said, she's been searching for her. There's no way to communicate multiversally, like the multiverse.
Oh, you talking about Captain?
That's what
you
he's
talking about Brie Larson? Captain.
Yeah, yeah.
We're just talking about everybody from 616.
Yeah.
They can't
And-
communicate with her. So Doom has the chess piece in that fixture. I'm coming in here saying that y'all gotta fight these niggas, and supposedly this is when they find out they come together after they fight Avengers of X-Men.
And
They
find
figure
out
out
that he
Doom
was
was
the
behind
one.
it the whole entire time.
Yeah.
And
Now-
and even if he in whatever part he play in that, he could just spin it as being righteous.
This damn near might be like the first 40 minutes of the film.
So I got a question. Do you see that how do I say this? They killed off RDJ in Endgame. Do you see us getting a major death in this
Thor.
one?
Yeah.
I feel like
Or-
Thor can be
or
in
do-
Secret Wars.
Do we get it in this one, or do we get it in Secret Wars?
We're getting
Because
it in this
they did the death in Endgame. We just had to blip in Infinity War where everybody disappeared. So it was no major deaths in the first one, unless you could say Vision, but not really, because Vision did come back.
No, I'm not gonna lie to you. My first answer is Thor, but I'm thinking about what you're saying now a little bit more. If he really got that much of a beef with Captain America, it could possibly be Captain America.
I don't think it will.
He would have been killed him.
Yeah.
Nah, he could have. But that's the thing about Doom is mad manipulative. He'll use you before he kill you.
But
But
he's
the thing
also,
is, if you were to use anybody, I think Thor would be the one you'd want to use.
he's also to really put it in these niggas, and that's gonna force Sentry to come out, how we was talking earlier, and that's even gonna force the Void at full power to come out too, because technically he would be the only person outside of Thor, and if they cook Thor, Sentry has to come in. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Can't no niggas.
Captain
outside
Marvel.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I think he gonna manipulate this so that they just they all for a
So-
long portion of the movie fighting each other.
So I just seen it says that even though he signed on for those 6 films before Endgame, he's returning for 2, which is going to be Doomsday and Secret Wars. That's why
Oh,
maybe
okay.
Chris Evans could be that death, like he sacrificed himself, or we get Captain Hydra and we get Cap in that film fighting each other, and then
Death is too easy
That's
from
a
Dr.
good
Doom
point.
standards.
Yeah.
I believe that leak where he has Steve Rogers chained up, and he's the only person
I could see that too.
still keeps his memories. That sounds like some Doctor Doom evil type shit.
so is this one Captain Hydra possibly?
He could have brought a multiversal variant. Just so
Yeah,
they
that's
could
what I'm
use that in
saying.
Secret Wars,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
potentially. I like not Nino. Croco brought this up earlier, but what if that portrait was showing Doctor Doom as a kid and his mom, and instead of Mephisto taking his mom, the incursions is the reason why Doom lost his mom, and that's why he's so enraged at Steve.
But the incursions would have happened. Would have had to happen like when he was younger.
As a kid, yeah, that's the
Yeah.
only thing
You
with
never,
it.
you never got that.
Yeah.
Could it do it? Yeah, because we haven't seen anywhere where the incursions actually, like where an event changes history, it just causes an incursion. So yeah, that's where that would.
All right.
But it's still. What if it's not when his mother is a kid though? What if it's just him losing his mom?
Yeah.
Just like period,
Yeah,
like as an
right,
adult.
Where like he finds out that it wasn't supposed to happen this way, and Steve Rogers is the cause.
The
of
re-
it.
But I'm gonna be a buck with you though. Even though that would be kind of like doing a little bit of a play on for the comic book lore, I still think the kid and the wife is a better setup for
Yeah.
this movie.
Yeah.
For the simple
Alright,
fact
got
that we saw especially if we know that that's the pull line with Doom for everything that happens. Having Steve Rogers go back to be with Peggy and have a kid, and that causes you to not have your wife and your kid, that would piss a lot of people off. Like even not even, I mean, I know we talking about Doom, and Doom is just a very petty, prideful person, but even a regular dude, you might see red if you know that's the case. Like if you was put in a scenario where somebody was like, yo, you got to go kill so and so's wife and kid in order for you to live with your wife and kid, and they go shotgun to the house and destroy and uproot your whole piece, your whole living, and then you see them a couple months later, and they chilling from the very same thing that they took away from you. Ooh, yo, then it's like, could you see? And that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think that Doom is going to be a character that is written. It's going to be like what we started to do with Thanos, but it's going to push it to a whole nother level. Like, I do not think that this is going to be a villain where you going to be like, yeah, no, he totally in the wrong. It'd be something where you like, I kind of get it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Even more so than Thanos.
Even more so. Because it'll be personal. And then on top of that, if he actually do tie something to it, where it's like, but even though you know how it play out as a comic book reader, if you still feeling like, dang, it do seem like his way could work. Like, it could actually be a solve for what's going on right now. Yeah, I think it's gonna be playing at your emotions. You're gonna be trying to figure out, do I not agree with Doom? Do I agree with him? Is he right? Are the Avengers right? I know I'm supposed to believe the Avengers are right, but it don't feel like they plan as together as Doom's is.
Yeah, for sure.
Nigga, we still ain't even see the witches yet that he supposedly got. Which, if we assume
I think one of
correctly,
them's
we assuming
Scarlet.
is Doctor Strange, because one of them could be a Scarlet Witch too.
Scarlet Witch,
Bro.
Doctor Strange.
It could be a Clea too,
I really
and
think
Loki, Lady Loki.
Hold
I didn't
up,
even
but
think
what
about
if?
that.
But hold up, what if he has Scarlet Witch's son?
Don't nobody care about him.
Yeah,
I'm just sticking to my guns that I don't want to see none of them kids. I'm sorry. This is
But
a
what
Bernie
about-
Mac moment. Fuck
what
them
about
kids.
what's the name?
it could
Never
be a
mind, that
reason
makes
why she joins though. But I think, I don't know. He could have saved her at the end of that Multiverse of Madness.
And if she don't,
Hold up,
remember
hold
that
up.
she does not know that Wiccan and his brother are alive.
Hold up though. What about Death? Because she was one of the witches in Agatha Explains It All.
That would be fine too.
If they give me Aubrey Plaza,
I just don't think that I'm gonna be. We was kind of talking about this a little bit off pod, but like, I really don't think that there's enough
Feige.
stock and worth for
Feige.
these characters
Feige.
to come in.
bring her back for me, even if it's for 5 minutes. All I need is 5 minutes.
Because I'm thinking, bro, we really
Two and a
talk this
half.
all the time. We ain't heard a peep
Okay,
out of
1.5, I'm sorry.
America Chavez, and she the only multiverse hopping joint in here.
Yeah,
I think that I hate to say it, I don't think they ever bringing her back. It's
Probably
sad
not.
because she could have popped up in one of these movies for like a split second or something.
They
Like,
gonna need
Nah.
Wong though. Ain't he in this film?
no.
no,
I think he's a part
no.
of the Avengers. He's a part of the Avengers.
Yeah, Wong is part of the Avengers.
yeah, he's a part of it, but he would have been in that room with everybody. If that's
I
the
think
case.
that's
you're
Nino.
right.
This is why I was saying I think the kids may end up being involved because Chris Pratt and Wong they supposed to have something to do with one of these films. And so if that is Secret Wars, I don't see that being a position where they like taking the lead in any way, shape, or form. I feel like that would be them training the kids up to as like the last fighters type. Like that's why I don't know. I don't like it, but it just seemed like a lot of things do seem like they gonna be trying to bring. Because America Chavez is a great point. She kind of is a big, like she's a piece that should be bigger to all of this. So why are they not talking about her? Why has there been no mention of her being in the film? If they saving her for Secret Wars, in what capacity?
Yeah.
Supposedly, they did see Wong in a leaked set photo of Doomsday. Supposedly, Wong with Cyclops.
Okay.
So I think obviously they're not about to. I don't know why this terminology came up specifically. They're not about to shoot their load all in one go. They about to parse it out. They're not about to give us every single character. Like we know Doctor Strange is gonna play some type of role in this fucking film. There's no way he's gonna be sidelined during all of this shit after we got what we got at
Yeah.
the end of Multiverse of Madness. So we know he's gonna be a part of this. America Chavez could very well. They could use like a little team of the younger joints. Probably what's her name? Kate Bishop.
Nah,
Probably
give me the stronger ones. Like, give me an
Miss
America
Marvel?
Chavez, Spider
America
Man,
Chavez.
and like, yeah, like just give me powerful ones at least, because then whatever they do, it could have some type of justification. Like I
Yeah,
could be
'cause
like,
if you give me
okay,
Kate Bishop in a Secret Wars joint, it's like, yo, you're not doing shit with a bow and arrow against this nigga. If Thor got his, we seen Stormbreaker cut through Thanos' power blast with a full gauntlet. Doom stopped it with 2 fingers.
But what if Doom is not by himself at that point in time?
But I'm saying,
And what if he got like his other group of witches and everything? Doctor Strange being one of them.
then don't show up with Kate Bishop. You better show up with a baby Silver Surfer or something.
They ain't gonna have no option. They gonna have to bring every
Nah,
hero possible potentially.
if you had
You're
the
thinking
part,
Kingpin.
if you had the part though that unlocked the step being one of the more powerful characters, I don't care if you have the younger characters there, but it should be the ones that end up like leaving an impression on whatever needs to be done. Let that at least be the more powerful kids. Let that be the Wiccan. Let that be Spider-Man. Let that be that round. You know what I'm saying? And then and let their role only be something where they're unlock, like they're where, like if, like as an example, let's say all of the heroes in this movie are in a prison of some sort created by Doom. Let them just unlock the prison for the adults to handle the rest of the fight. I don't need them on the front lines being like the heavy hitters for Secret Wars. I don't think we just don't need that.
So I'm just wondering how like Doom was able to stop Stormbreaker. Like, is it because he can like absorb and redirect like Asgardian magic? Like,
I think he
turning...
got the power of Loki by that time.
Yeah.
If that's the final fight, and they finally figure out that Doom was behind all of this shit, and the leak is correct, where they go to the TVA, Thor specifically, finds his brother already got cooked.
Yeah, it could be dimensional manipulation. With him,
then
like you
how
said,
strong
having
has
the power of
Loki ever been to do that? Because
Exactly.
we haven't
But-
we saw what Hulk did to Loki in the first
But-
movie. We've
Yeah,
but
never
you gotta look at it.
but
At
did
this
y'all
point
see
in time,
the
he
episodes,
like
the seasons.
yeah, at the end of Loki 2, he ends up with this like cosmic power.
He knows
because
how to
he's-
control time.
Yeah,
And then
Yeah,
so
but
that, in
like-
so
essence,
if
helped-
Doom is getting that at that point, he's able to bend time and space, or even use like multiversal tech. Like then he's easily able to like arrest the weapon momentum before it makes contact. So that could
But
be a
To
reason why.
to Nino point, bro.
real quick, let me say this real quick, Niall. Y'all say he got the ability to bend time and space. That's the same ability Thanos had with a full gauntlet, and Stormbreaker cut through that bitch.
This is different. than the
Stormbreaker
Infinity
never
Stones,
cut
though.
through the gauntlet though.
Stormbreaker cut through the power blast though with all
This
those
is-
stones.
This is how they creep up in power, though, because the Infinity Stones is only universal. You brought this up earlier, if I'm not mistaken, when we was talking. They're only universal. What
And remember,
Loki
when they're at the
has is
TVA, they're just
technically,
paperweights.
Multiversal in nature. That's another good point from T, where they brought Infinity Stones back to the TVA during Loki season 1, and they were just paperweights there. What multiversal is, it's a completely different level. That's why it took. I don't think people understand how much power it needed to take in order for Loki to be able to hold all of these multiverses or all of these timelines in
Sure,
concept
I
level.
give you that. It's a huge power
then how
boost
did
to
he get
Loki,
beat?
but
that's what we got to figure out in the movie.
yeah, nah.
For
See,
whatever reason, Doctor Doom is one of the niggas where if he's been playing everybody for a fool in most of this movie, what's to say he couldn't play Loki for a fool too?
If you the god of stories, you should not be getting played for no damn fool, and you the god of mischief.
But if Doctor Doom, and what I'm assuming is how they're gonna tie it in with the Kang angle, if Doctor Doom was forced to be only in this timeline throughout all the multiverses. Damn, I forgot my fucking thought. All right, god damn it.
Well, let me kind of blend a little bit of y'all ideas. I'm a little bit with Nino on this. I don't think that Loki's powers alone should be able to unlock all of this. I don't. I understand he got a boost.
What if he
I
got the
will give
celestial
you a
tech too?
I give you that it was a boost. I give you and I'll say this: if it's a combination of things, I can see where Loki's powers is the last of that combination that allows for his powers, his multiversal powers, to operate on this grand way. We could maybe say he siphoned off a little bit of Franklin's powers. We don't really know exactly what happened in that exchange that he had with Franklin at the end of the Fantastic Four movie. So I'd say, before I would just say it's all Loki power, I would say it's a combination of things. Like, he assembled his own combination of things. It could be a combination of celestial tech. It could be a combination of Franklin. It could be a combination of Loki. And when you put those three things together, it's like the equivalent of a Beyonder's power. I give you something like that. But Loki alone, and the reason why I say that is, if we look at like the Watcher as an example, the Watcher is a being that can hop through all these different universes, able to observe the universe, is told not to, has power, but just is told not to interfere with any said universe or any said conclusion. Their job is only meant to observe. I'm gonna tell you right now, Thanos with the Infinity Gauntlet is chopping down the Watcher. Beyond Omega power individual is probably giving the Watcher a hard time.
Didn't we see Ultron beat that nigga ass?
You know, I just don't think that Loki, who is equivalent, like, in all honesty, he is the equivalent of a Watcher right now, just a hype, like a Super Saiyan Watcher. He like a Super Saiyan Watcher right now.
Like, don't get me wrong. I get what you're saying now, and I get what Rob's saying, like Loki having this multiversal power. But then it's like, what power would Doom have before he defeats Loki?
In order to get to that point. That's why I said, like, Franklin and Celestial Tech, I would give you that.
Because we do see him gone in Fantastic Four. He's not there. So they can be writing off anything. Like, this nigga was out conquering other worlds and getting power from Beyonders, you know, like leveling up, whatever. But it's like, damn.
It's other Kangs that existed too that he would have had to defeat, right?
Yeah, hella Kangs.
So it's no, like, I say that, like, it could be that it could be an off-screen thing, but where he was able to get some tech from Kang, he was able to travel to that celestial in the water and get wherever that mineral was that they was talking about in
Captain America.
Brave New World, yeah, in Captain America.
Adamantium.
Okay, so, but it's like different. I think it's a little different than the one that we accustomed to in the comics.
Well, you know what? That's true though, but Doctor Doom's suit is enchanted though. So it's not like it's the metal that it's really like how
the enchantments. Yeah.
Like Mjolnir is enchanted. His suit is also enchanted, but
so I'm with you on that. Let's throw that in there. He got enchantments. Maybe again, and that's something where Wanda could possibly come into play. Let's say he saved Wanda. She shared with him some of the knowledge that she learned, because we do know that she has had some knowledge imbued onto her from the Darkhold. So,
because they showed he got runes on his joint too.
Yeah.
Let's say that metal. Let's say that metal is that metal from that Celestial. He got runes on it that we can see right there. You take that.
I don't think his would be adamantium, because that usually, I forgot what his is usually made out of, but it really was enchanted when he got it burned onto his skin by those monks. But maybe they're going with a different route.
Yeah, and you know, let's say that whatever that different route is, let's say that plays a part into why he is so powerful. So, like, I know we don't have to use it, but let's just to use it to justify his strength in this case. Then you say that he siphoned something off from Franklin, like a little bit of power off. A little bit of power from Franklin is still a lot of fucking power. You take that, you take Loki, you take the enchantments that, let's say, Wanda gave him, and we don't know it until Secret Wars, but Wanda played a part in giving him. All he need is a right combination of things, and then boom, yeah, you could justify that power.
He could have, oh, he could be
What if
going
the
after Monica
Sentry, the
Rambeau's
final-
power,
Bro,
And that's
what if
why
the Sentry-
He initially,
Sage, you made me think about this. I'm sorry to cut you off.
no, you good.
But you made me think about this because it was either you or D, but one of y'all said if he take out Thor, which after seeing this, we have to believe is probably coming down the line, the next strongest one, or arguably the stronger one, but the next big hitter is Sentry. What if, like, the Sentry's power, whether it be the Sentry or whether it be the Void, is like that last thing that puts him into like Battle World, God, King, Doom?
You think so? I don't know, because we only seen regular humans in the Void's mind thing. So I think if you stop in something like Stormbreaker, you defeating the god of stories. If you end up trapped in something like that, I think Doom would probably still, because even the Thunderbolts defeated what they was going through to get to Sentry,
Right.
to
The
get him
only-
out of there.
The
But what
only
I'm
thing
saying
would
is, what if
be-
he absorb it? Like, what if
Yeah.
absorption is his thing, where he can actually absorb the Void?
Shit, he might.
or,
Because
like,
that's
implant your
enough
body?
power, bro. If you tell me, like, even in the comics, if you tell me you siphoned off Franklin Richards' powers and you siphoned off the Void from Sentry, that's I don't even think, I'm trying to think. Yeah, bro, we hitting like eternity level and oblivion level powers at that point.
Because
Franklin and the Void,
we got a young Franklin. Even though when Franklin was young, he was creating his own little pocket
universes, yeah.
and that can be how Doom creates his battle world. But we ain't seen this. All this little nigga Franklin did was revive his mom.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's the thing about it is, I think it's the potential. It doesn't
that's
matter
bad
that he a
too.
kid. It's just that but that's the thing is, if you give those powers to a little kid, yeah, they not gonna know what to do with it. But if you give even a portion of that power to someone as
Dr. Doom.
intelligent as Dr. Doom, whew, and that's a lot of power. Then I'm saying you double down on that and you have him absorb the Void. Yeah, bro. That's just, to me, that's justifying. Then on top of that, we talking about enchantments. Then on top of that, we talking about whatever like not just the enchantments, but whatever magic he has been able to learn. And if he's aided by somebody like Wanda, who is by far has been the strongest thing that, well, at least one of, if not the strongest thing that we've seen outside of like Sentry in the MCU. I mean, she was literally manipulating reality in Multiverse of Madness. Like, not figured, she literally was warping everything. So if you take her teaching him and being by his side, oh my, yeah, bro.
But I don't know. But how we gonna get there though? Like, how's she gonna teach him? Because in that, if you think about it, if the reason from what we know so far, like bringing Steve Rogers being in that universe is a reason for incursions, why would Doom then bring more people to that universe?
He don't care no more. I mean, what happened to him. So now he's just on petty time.
I think he could be doing something that the MCU has already showed us in Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness, and that's dream walking. He's a sorcerer, just like Wanda, just like Doctor Strange. There's no reason why he couldn't possibly dream walk and learn that in the universe. And what better body to use, I guess, than the person that looks like him?
But that don't make sense though. To dream walk in Tony Stark's body that we already seen buried?
I don't know, just to make it seem super official for these people. Maybe he's even duping the witches too. Maybe he's duping Doctor Strange. Hey, I'm Tony Stark. I came here to let you know we got to do this shit in order to save the multiverse, but only my way.
But it's like, wouldn't Doctor Strange we've already seen Tony Stark die though. So then it's like you already have a body that's been embalmed. Maybe it wasn't embalmed. Maybe I'm thinking too hard into it. But you already show Tony Stark having his funeral. Then it's like why I don't think Doom would be like, let me go use this dead dude that looks like me to dream walk in his body. Like we talk about Doom being petty and his hubris, he would already want to go learn for himself.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I mean, well, even if Reed was able to figure it out, I'm pretty sure Doom was able to figure out multiversal travel too, and he probably was notified of it earlier than Reed, due to his wife and kid being killed.
He's so intelligent. Why can't he create? Why couldn't he have his own area outside like Kang did? That's
And it's
outside of
probably
the multiverse.
so they probably already worked together too with because when we saw Multiverse of Madness, when we saw Reed Richards go, well, when he first appeared, the way he teleported is how Doom's teleportation usually works, where it goes like vertically. So it's not to say that this Doom and this Reed with Pedro Pascal probably haven't worked together in the past, like that multiversal thing. Well, he did figure it out on his own, but they were able to travel in space relatively quickly after Silver Surfer arrived, like tracing her
Yeah.
space pattern or whatever. So Doom, he's for sure got his own shit going on right now.
I think he is going to play everyone. I think he is going to he going to have everyone fighting each other, and while he amasses his power. And I think that's what this scene that we see here on the screen, I think that's what this is kind of a conclusion of, is like, yo, like Thor is fighting him pissed because now he understands that everything that they've been doing beforehand wasn't of any value, and that this event is still happening, and that all of this is the result of Doom. Because I'm the way that Thor is talking about like a threat in this trailer, it do make me think that like this gotta be bigger than just like the threat sounds bigger than when Doom gets his powers, like all the totality of his powers. Yes, I could see it being descriptive of him then, but then that would make more sense for this dialogue from Thor to be coming in Secret Wars. So it makes me feel like Doom knows more, like he knows either of like the Beyonders or the Celestials' influence, and he's given concrete proof, but he's still got his own mechanics that like he's gonna do on his own, and that's gonna ultimately lead up to that scene that we see there. I think because I just don't see, like, I understand it's Doom, but like I just don't see Thor being like, oh, this is the craziest threat we've ever seen, and it's just base Thor. Like, unless he got all of his power-ups, and that's where that scene is in reference to, but it seemed like he was trying to talk about this to this team while they were in the Avengers Tower. But that could have been the trailer trying to fake me out, though.
Yeah,
Making it seem like that's when that convo happened, but that's not really when it happened.
because how he talks about it, it's like cut out your petty squabbles. I don't think it might be in that Avengers Tower. I think it might be right here. Because obviously Avengers and New Avengers would be there, but they would have the Fantastic Four there from a different multiverse. Like, you have to hear these niggas out after you obviously.
But who would the
affirm that
petty
these
squabbles be with though?
X-Men.
X-Men, they just fighting. And Thor's like, nigga, cut this shit out. Like, this could be right after he figures out about that shit. So he ends up traveling over here. They still in the midst of fighting. Because Dr. Doom told them, hey, the X-Men captured Monica Rambeau. This is where this shit is. And if you're able to defeat them, maybe you could stop this incursion from potentially destroying your world.
In this scene, granted, it's a little spoiler. When we saw that video that came out, this is when we see Thor going to strike Doctor Doom. That's in the same background as when all these X-Men and Avengers figured out that Doctor Doom was the one behind it all because he was resurrecting the Sentinels.
That's after they find out. So they find out, and then this is the final battle supposedly in Latveria, and that's when Doom resurrects the Sentinels, fights everybody.
What Sage is saying is at that point, what Doom was looking to achieve has already happened.
Yeah.
And they just this fight here is the moment where they kind of realize we failed before going to try to combat Doom.
So you say, just so I got this right, this fight happens at the end with everybody.
No, this fight happens before the end. Probably
Yeah.
right before the end.
I'm thinking this fight happens when they get to the Earth.
I don't know.
If you think about it, if this fight happens, there's no way they would all be fighting knowing Doom is the mastermind behind everything. It's like I'm not fighting Gambit knowing that Doom is about to destroy.
I don't think
No,
they
but
know.
didn't
They don't know
They
at
don't
this
know.
point.
They find out after they fight each other right here.
Yes, that's what that's maybe that's.
But
what
he's saying if that's early on in the film, then how would that?
that's what I was saying. I was thinking this early on in the film.
Oh no, I don't think so. I think it's more so closer to the end. Probably.
Nah.
Probably
I
like
don't know.
midway. I think this is the midway point.
Yeah, it's probably got
I
to
would
be.
probably
It's got to be
say.
midway for when it's like,
yeah.
okay, Doom is the mastermind behind all of this shit, and the hero's just now finding out.
I can see this.
Meanwhile,
like, the
he
second act, starting
assembling the power that he needs.
Because this could be like some Ozymandias shit.
Because
Like
I see the shield back there, but we don't have Cap yet, right?
what shield?
I see
he's-
Cap
that's,
shield,
yeah,
but
that's
that's
Sam
Sam Wilson.
Anthony.
So
Mackie.
this scene don't have that Captain America. I believe that scene with
I think-
Captain America is after this fight.
No, this scene is with all of them. That's the one I was.
Cap
you
is
know.
with Thor right now, and they're supposedly looking for Loki at the TVA. This is where they find out. Thor and Loki is finding out that. I mean, Thor and Steve is finding out Loki is dead in the TVA while this fight is going on.
Yeah. Okay.
And then
But
they
Thor-
come back here.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
And
but I,
the leak
ahead.
that I sent y'all, the what's the name? It was everybody here. That's when Nightcrawler is poofing everybody in with Steve and Thor, and then Doom is resurrecting the Sentinels.
I think that's at the very end.
I don't think
How
that's
strong
not
is
the very end because it
Nightcrawler?
wasn't. It was only showing this team though.
But we didn't. That didn't. Everyone could have not necessarily have gotten brought in at that point.
I'm saying I don't think they're gonna. They got to show another team because we still got Namor in there.
Or as traitors.
and Black Panther and all.
Or as traitors too. That's the other thing too. Is like I do believe Namor betrays them.
Yeah,
I feel like this trailer only reinforced me feeling that way. He don't want he want to go his own way, and then Doom probably gonna come to him on some king,
and protect his
some
people.
king, yeah, like some king talk. Like, who are you? Are you gonna act like the failed king, or are you gonna act like a real king and actually protect your people? These people are putting your people at jeopardy. It's a king's job to protect his people. And then Namor is not. So it's I'm be a buck with you because I do believe one of the things they said is there's gonna be some people who you would not believe like siding with the villain. So I think it may be more than that. We could end up seeing
Sue.
Ooh,
We saw
maybe.
we saw her in that Secret Wars leaked art sitting right next to the nigga Doom.
shit. Peggy might be on this side too. Supposedly.
Peggy gonna be dead. Peggy Carter better be dead in the first 5 minutes.
Well, we know for a fact
can't
she
wait
gonna
to
be
see
playing two roles. She gonna be playing Peggy Carter, and she's also gonna be playing
Captain Carter.
Captain Carter.
See, this is the shit I'm talking about. This the shit I'm talking about. We do not need Captain Carter in this joint. Let me.
I don't really get how it will work either, but
Because if you got Captain Hydra, Captain America, having Peggy Carter, Captain
you got
Carter,
you got four Captain America.
you got 4 niggas wielding shields. It's like, all right, bro. Don't
I
forget
don't
about
know.
Thunderbolts. That's what I'm telling you.
Yeah,
I think
it's 5 technically.
this battle happened in the middle of the film. Then they're gonna go back to Earth. And what's that goofy nigga name? Red Guardian they gonna find him with a hole in his chest from telling too many jokes.
The other part too is that they probably are broken up to do different things.
Yeah, for sure.
So, because like in
Who's
this
with
scene, we haven't seen Human Torch. We don't see Ben Grimm in this specifically. In this scene, we see him in Wakanda doing some type of handshake or agreement with the with the Wakandans,
Yeah, because if you figure this the last scene, if
and
this
we
the
don't
last
see
battle,
them in here.
If this the last battle, then clearly nobody's making it out alive because if Stormbreaker couldn't do nothing to the nigga Doom,
Yeah, bro.
Do not tell me Shang-Chi about to do something.
And we talking about Odin, like Odin force infused Thor.
But that's what I think. I think though, after this battle, I think after this, in the middle of the film, seems like that's when he go to pray.
Yeah.
Cause he like, you know what? I damn near lost the
Yep.
team. I gotta go pray about this shit.
Yeah, cause he know these ain't them.
Cause that's when Odin's supposed to send somebody from Valhalla, an army or something. Cause you're not beating Doctor Doom with Yelena Belova.
No.
You're not
So
beating Doctor Doom with Mystique.
Nope.
Thor said, I gotta go say a prayer real quick.
Yo, but see, that's my thing is like this where I do get pissed.
He's had a whole universe destroyed.
This where I do
Jesus
get pissed with
help.
how much characters they showed us because this would be a perfect time for you to have somebody like Hercules.
No.
Like, bro, how do you not have like you
This is
fighting
every
a
time to have
war?
somebody like the Hulk, nigga.
Say that too. Hercules and the Hulk with Thor. Now they could that could do something.
Iron Man. Somebody that knows.
Just somebody of strength. He saw Steve in the trailer. He was like, "Ain't no way." Do we think he's saying that because he's shocked? He's saying that because he's desperate.
He's
He like, "I need you."
He said, we need a miracle. Cause you bow and arrow wielding niggas,
We ain't. This ain't it.
You foot feather flying nigga, you ain't cutting it.
Yeah, this
M'Baku
ain't
with
it.
the M'Baku with the staff, you ain't
Ain't
cutting
it?
Because in reality, it's supposed to be two Thors. Steve and Thor.
Yeah, honestly.
If Steve got the power of Thor, he should be coming in right behind that nigga with a double whammy.
He stopped this with 2 fingers, bro.
Well,
no,
that's the
energy.
thing. But that's the thing that kind of bothers me about this scene because,
Trash.
like Nino said, if Thor's coming in with Stormbreaker, where is Cap? That's why I'm thinking that this is like a double agent Cap or Captain Hydra.
Because you think about it, if this like how T just said, if we in this joint, and from what I'm seeing from how it's pieced together, if this is damn near the middle of the movie and they all fighting, and then them Sentinels together, and we saw Cap with his hammer, that'd be the perfect time to show how he a double agent. He could fuck around, use the Bifrost, and bam, he gone. And Thor's like, wait a minute, where my nigga Cap at? Then just Thor, because damn, we ain't even seen Magneto do nothing. I'm pretty sure Professor X and Magneto are gonna die again, but
yeah, they are. They are.
But that's the thing. Like they will have their send off
if they use Fassbender. I think that would have been better because he's a Magneto that can actually do something. Using Ian McKellen Magneto, it's like, all right, bro. Like,
I think
they gonna try to do some last stand, and in this they gonna go.
Nightcrawler, Beast, Mystique, and the only niggas that can really make a difference is Thor.
The only nigga that he's gonna keep alive is Steve, and I think the reason why Steve ain't gonna be here is because his son got cooked in front of him. Steve being the nigga that he is, he would lose his shit in a sense where he would not be functioning as a human being anymore.
I hope he is a
lose
double
all
agent.
his will.
Yeah.
He would be
that's what I'm saying. I think it'll be a combination. It'll be total manipulation, but I think the manipulation would be around his son and his wife, and also Doom convincing him that his way is the only way to save everyone. Because I feel like the combination of both of those things is enough to where it's like, all right, like we've seen. I feel like we've seen instances where Steve Rogers has had to like pick a side per se. And if he don't believe that the other side has the best way, I mean, that's the whole thing is civil war. If he doesn't think that the other side is the best way at saving the day at the end of the day, it's not like it would be the strangest thing for him not to side with the side that we typically accustomed to him siding with. And the reality is he does not really have that much of a connection with anybody on this Avengers scene, but outside of Thor.
He would still say something knowing that this is his universe. From what we've seen with Steve Rogers, he wouldn't be like, you know what? We've seen him jump on a grenade in his own movie to save one of his own men, even though it was like a dummy grenade. We've seen him lay down his life
Yeah,
time and time again. So even if it isn't people that he didn't have a direct relationship with,
it's still Captain America.
he's still Captain America.
Yeah,
He's
that's
still gonna say
fair.
something. He's not gonna be like, you know what, quiet as kept, or this nigga Doom got all the power. I'm about to rock with him. I don't know who you got over there, but especially he got Thor and Anthony Mackie.
But it all depend on how Doom set it up. If Doom set it up and it's like he got all people that like are heroes, but that see now that get back to the point that what you saying before, that still would not explain Doom not being there with Thor. Because at the end of the day, Captain America is not about to like if Thor says no, we gotta ride against this and this ain't right, he is not. Yeah, I don't know, bro.
Because I feel like Doom's team, he gonna go after niggas that's always emotional. And I feel like Yelena, she was emotional as hell. It was reported she was gonna be on his team, but for sure, Sue is gonna side with him. And I feel that could start the beef with him and Reed because this don't look like these niggas ever met before, the way they're showing it.
But the problem is, Sue's going to side with Doom only because of her son. That's the only way it's going to work.
Yeah, it could be the kids. Honestly, the through line could potentially just be the kids are the reason why certain people are on Doom's side. It could genuinely be
not
that
the young
simple.
Avengers, but the
It's only
kids.
one kid though.
No, Steve Rogers' kid,
2 kids.
Franklin's kid, Thor got a kid that could possibly have some kind of role in this as well. Even though Thor just stayed 10 toes down, he was like, nah. If his kid is taken, he like, nah, I'm just getting my kid back.
If this movie is about kids being taken away, so help me God.
It's a lot of kids that could be though.
You got way too many kids in here for them to start rounding up. We already seen kids being taken away in Thor: Love and Thunder. We don't need to see that shit again.
We really don't.
You saw how that went. That was.
I don't.
I'm really curious on what is going on in this movie because it's like these teams kind of weak when you think about it. It's a lot of street level niggas on these teams.
Yeah, so how do we get the Secret Wars and have stronger foes to fight Doom?
Somebody gonna lock some memory. Steve gonna fuck around, and escape from prison, and then Doctor Strange. I don't know. Maybe Doctor Strange is the one nigga that knows everything about what's gonna happen.
I think it's because it will have caught Doom off guard. In this movie, it's Doom catching everybody else off guard. It's one thing when you know what's about to come and hit you. It's another thing when you're getting hit in multiple places and you didn't even expect the first one, let alone the second and third one. I didn't expect worlds to be colliding and then the multiverse to be collapsing, and then this nigga's out there. It's a nigga out there behind the scenes controlling this shit as well. Something so complex that we just now figured out multiversal travel. Not everybody even knows about multiversal travel. Reed is the only person that we've seen capable of achieving multiversal travel.
And
Why is he at the X Mansion too? He need to be somewhere trying to figure this out.
But he's going with Doom. So it's like you got Reed, Doom, Thor, Steve Rogers. Like these are niggas that seem like they about to go to the X-Men world and be like, hey, listen up.
Right?
Yeah, because where is Sue and Namor and Black? Why wouldn't Shuri be with these smart niggas?
And
That's
what if Doctor Doom has been trying to call these X-Men and these mutants for a while and hasn't been able to, but now he has the perfect opportunity. So when the X-Men see the Avengers with Doctor Doom, they automatically gonna assume they enemies. Doctor Doom gonna let the Avengers know that the X-Men is already enemies. Now they just fighting just cause.
Yeah, I do think that's a part of it. At least one fight.
You said he's been trying to call the X-Men?
They're kind of like a thorn in the side. They are some of the most powerful people to oppose of Doom being capable of doing what he's trying to do. Either that, or he has them working alongside with him in the hopes that he gives them a place in whatever he plans to do.
And I like your theory But all of the theories we have been put to bed by the simple fact that he stopped Stormbreaker with 2 fingers.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Because
honestly,
if these niggas been a thorn in your side, Mystique, Professor X in a wheelchair in an abandoned mansion, Magneto who can't fix the mansion up with all that metal around him, and and, and Gambit
Cyclops.
and Cyclops,
That ain't it.
you just pulling my leg because why did you stop Stormbreaker with 2 fingers if these the niggas giving you trouble?
Yeah, it's not. It's not anybody on the
I'm
team.
telling y'all
I
that
guess
bubble
it. I
stop,
guess
that
it
shit
wouldn't
had
be
to be
until
hyped
that
for the
moment.
trailer.
I guess it wouldn't be until that moment. Because remember, I'm pretty sure Doctor Doom, unless we're assuming that he killed Loki quite some time ago, I don't think so because how they worded it in the leak was that it was a freshly done thing. So at some point in time in the movie, Doom is going to be regular Doom. He's not going to be able to fight all of the mutants by himself. Just like I'm pretty sure he probably wouldn't be able
Yeah,
to
that's my
withstand
thing though.
a fight from all the Avengers by himself. Eventually, it's multiple people against one. Doctor Doom is a fucking monster, but he's not that much of a monster where
That's why
he's
exactly.
able to
That's why I
bypass
think a
that.
lot of the movie is going to be them fighting each other and them fighting different. Like just it's going to be
Wearing
just a
them
bunch
down.
of infighting. Like I think Namor is going to bring his own level of infighting. I think the X-Men versus the Avengers will be another instance of infighting. I think Doom doing something before siphoning off the power of the Void and Sentry will unleash them against the forces that have come together. I think Doombots could possibly be involved. I think we already had kind of a leak that we don't know whether it's real or not, but apparently he was raising Sentinels. So I think that it's going to be a lot of instances where so that way they can't advance further to him and his goals. He is going to manipulate the circumstances and situations to make them fight each other and other entities.
Now, because I'm thinking, what happened at the end of the Thor movie? Oh shit, Jane died. Where was Mjolnir though? Because why he walking around with 2 hammers?
Oh,
He
the
had
kid
Mjolnir.
had it.
Jane had Mjolnir. He kept
The daughter.
Yeah,
His daughter had Mjolnir at the very, very end.
She was holding it.
yeah. I thought she was holding Stormbreaker. He was holding Mjolnir. I can't remember. It could have been vice versa.
Yo, at this point, we about to hold Mjolnir.
Yeah.
I want a
she is a
Mjolnir
cosmic
popcorn bucket.
entity.
Give
She
me a
is-
Mjolnir popcorn bucket because
She
I'm
is a
tired
being
of
created from a cosmic entity. Some
everybody and their
I
mama
guess-
just worthy.
I guess that law wouldn't apply to her. Who's that person in the background?
Everybody named Mama worthy.
hold on.
Nigga, you got
Who's that
Vision,
person in the background?
There's somebody in the background.
probably Anthony Mackie.
Oh, you're right.
Oh, probably Reed Richards. Look at the jacket. He got on
Oh,
blue.
that dude kind of looked like those. Yeah, it is.
Why that look like a hoe? Hold on.
How-
Look at
yeah,
that's
who
a
the-
shorty. That's a deep V-neck.
Wow.
Nah, but like think
Look at it. Hold on, look how deep that V-neck is. Show some chest.
Yeah.
And the legs hella wide.
Yeah.
That's a woman. If it's not a woman, I apologize, brother.
If this nigga Steve can't fucking move out the I think that might be.
I think that's
Yelena. I think
nah.
That look like Yelena in
Yeah,
street
it look
clothes.
like Yelena. That look like Yelena. Now that I'm looking at it
Yeah,
now.
Mike.
Yeah, but like, look at okay. We know the Fantastic
Peggy
Four
Carter.
colors.
That's Peggy Carter.
Ain't
That
no
nigga-
way.
You know how cheesy this
Ain't no
Fantastic
way.
Four is. These niggas ain't going nowhere without them suits on, my nigga.
Right?
Nowhere. They take
That's
the
what I'm
showers
saying.
with
Don't
the
it look
suits
like the
on, my
white
nigga.
around the ankle? Don't it look like the white around the ankle and the white at the top?
I
Those
mean,
look like
I
Ugg
can
boots,
see
nigga.
that. Yeah, it look like boots. And
Oh, no, I'm
dress
seeing what
this.
y'all saying.
Yeah, Yelena known to dress like this too. So.
Another instance where they blurred it really what they like overly blurred it. Another instance of that. They don't want you to know who that is.
Because that's probably Steve, the last to get off of their ship. And then they get on and Thor finally arriving. They're like, we have someone that's from this universe or whatever. He's like, no way.
Or on
Yeah,
the
because
off
technically
chance
she is
that
the
could
other
be
leader.
Peggy.
That's what I said. I said, that's probably Peggy.
Could be Peggy too.
Oh, God.
That's either Peggy. That could be it's either Peggy or Yelena.
I hope it's I hope Doom just I do not.
Well, he is.
Bro, like
he going to eliminate everyone.
bringing Peggy. It's like, what are you doing with all these street level niggas for real at this point?
I don't know why we need 5 Captain Americas, because you got to remember there's one on the New Avengers too.
There's 4 on New Avengers.
No. I'm saying there's so we got possibly a evil Steve, a regular Steve, Captain America. Then we got Captain
Bucky.
Carter. Then we got, remember Duke from New Avengers. He was like Captain Patriot, whatever his name is.
And you got Bucky.
Then you got Bucky. So technically it's like, well, I wouldn't count Bucky though, because he don't got like no shield or nothing.
You got Red Guardian.
You got that nigga, the other nigga too.
Why? Yeah, I'm with Nino. I'm with Nino. Why
shield.
we got so many just regular folk?
I didn't hear about Captain Carter being in this show.
Captain Carter's supposed to be in it. No, she's supposed to be playing 2 roles. That's been a rumor that
I hope that was
lasted.
I hope that was a fake.
It could be.
Yeah. Did y'all hear? Side note. Did y'all hear Punisher might get the War Machine armor?
I did hear that.
Spider-Man. Kind of
Oh,
crazy.
that'd be dope.
But speaking on technology, why wouldn't Shuri have a more prominent role in this damn film?
I think she does.
I think she do. She
Just
has
saying
to.
it.
It's just
Staying
they're
in
they're just
Wakanda.
not showing it.
Her and Ben Grimm and Wakanda just bullshitting.
No, it need to be her and Reed Richards in Wakanda.
Yeah, 'cause
I don't know. I don't like that I'm seeing Reed Richards out and about. Me personally, like if we go by like, bro, let's just go by the comic books. What is Reed Richards doing whenever there is a big problem?
In the lab?
He in that
Cooking
damn
some
lab.
Yep.
Why is he with the teams?
Yeah.
What is this?
Maybe the time for the lab is done. Yeah, to pull out them hands.
Nah, bro. Cause then Shuri would, to Nino point, then Shuri would be there. If we had an all else fail moment, Shuri would be there as well. The fact that she not there mean that they valuing her intelligence to be used in another place. Why is that not the case with Reed Richards?
No, they're not valuing her intelligence, bro.
I think
They have what else is what other role would she be having?
Or if they want to build on the relationship between Reed and Doom, Reed never trusted Doom to begin with. He always been like, I don't know if I can really trust this nigga. Let me keep my eyes on this nigga to make sure he's not doing no nefarious shit. And that's why he's with them. Because supposedly Doom is supposed to be with that team of the Avengers when they're fighting the X-Men.
X-Men, yeah.
Let me keep my eyes on this nigga.
Because Alan Cummings slipped up and was like, yeah, the Russo brothers told me you hit Pedro Pascal in the back of the head with this chair and you do this and this. So I'm like, okay, Mr. Fantastic is in the fight. But like you're saying, we see Gambit and Shang-Chi. Where in the hell was Shang-Chi this whole time? So he just going to different universes.
Yeah. Supposedly it was a part of the Avengers. I'm guessing they're gonna
Oh boy.
expound upon that during the movie for a brief period of time.
Yeah. This trailer alone lets you know Sam Wilson don't have a top 5 screen time in this joint. That nigga ain't have a line. They showed him for 13
Not a lot of
seconds.
niggas. Not a lot of niggas had lines in this joint.
That's Captain America.
RDJ to start it. Steve a little bit.
Mind you, this the first.
Thor had the most probably.
This is the second time we seen Doom. We saw him in the post-credit scene. He started the trailer off. Come on, if Steve Rogers was still Captain America, he could have been narrating this joint.
That nigga about to be.
But they
lost in
did
this
give
show.
him like that cinematic scene shot, like they did,
Everybody
other
got a
bigger
cinematic scene
characters.
shot.
Yeah, but I mean, if he was really not going to be something in this movie, I don't think that he would have had even that.
They gonna kill off Anthony Mackie, y'all.
Like I can tell you right now, Johnny Storm not having no big role.
No, he's not.
Johnny's
He had his big
Storm
role
is-
trying to fall in love with the daggone hero.
They're saving Johnny Storm for a second Fantastic Four movie or whatever for that Annihilus wave.
Nihilist wave.
Because he's already shown that he's willing to sacrifice himself. And they saving him for another big moment to have down the line.
Ooh.
A callback.
Fair.
But if anything, I feel like Johnny Storm, Captain Marvel, these the niggas, Sentry, these the niggas you need traveling to different universes. Not somebody with fucking tasers.
Yo, I'm with you. Like, I don't get the ragtag teams being the ones hopping universes. If I'm sending my best. Like
Not even Ghost. They said we bringing Yelena. What? Not Sentry, Yelena.
I think that's why they brought Yelena.
that, I was just
Because I
about to
think-
say, if
because
Sentry
they
is
brought
there,
Sentry.
that would be why she was there for sure.
Ooh, what if he? I don't think he there though.
At the X-Men,
Yeah,
I think he is.
because what?
I do too, because I think that they gonna end up making him be the thing that they all gotta fight.
I feel like he's just gonna stay and be like, let me go. And they'll be like, nigga, you haven't used your. Remember they said at the end of the Thunderbolts, you haven't used your powers in a year and a half.
Because
If there's anybody to manipulate that man out of the void, it's Doctor Doom.
y'all asked the question. Somebody asked the question earlier. If they're making multiple teams, what are these other teams going to be doing? We know two. What they're going to be doing. One Avengers team is going to the X-Men universe to confront them. The other one is going to the TVA to figure out what Loki is doing. That's not all of the teams. It's a lot more shit that could be going on. That's what I'm saying. They haven't even shown the witches.
That jacket clean as shit.
That fit is cold. They haven't even shown the witches. I think some of those missions will be to confront the witches.
I thought the witches came in Secret Wars.
No, they were before. It was in Time Runs Out. Doom was the Rabuma Law from the Jonathan Hickman storyline, and he had the witches before then.
Raboom Allah. He sounded like that nigga that used to play with the Nuggets. But no, like, bro, like, okay, we got Namor, we got Shuri, we got two brilliant ass people staying behind to work on God knows what. Cause y'all do know once them Doombots roll out, they just as strong.
He looked like Draymond Green.
Them Doombots just as strong as Doom. They just don't have the sorcery. So, man, they better have 5 Spider-Men in this joint.
Bro, I think it's gonna be like playing tag. It's gonna be like, and I think, you know how they said the opening scene is supposed to be speaking of Spider-Man, it's supposed to be Tobey Maguire's universe coming to like an end, facing off against Wolverine and whoever else. I think all of these fights are going to be manipulated by Doom
in order to get to this point. I can't have Tom Holland Spider-Man a part of this shit, because this nigga might alter the tides in their favor for whatever fucking reason.
Here we go.
These niggas, no, it's not just even Spider-Man.
Nobody can alter the tides when you stop in Stormbreaker with your 2 fingers.
That's true, but for whatever reason,
but I just think that, like, to Sage's point, you can't have, bro, if you got enough people thrown at him, it's gonna be hard to get further in whatever you're trying to do. Like, we know that Doom is not gonna have ultimate power at the very beginning of the movie. Because it's not going to be the case.
That's why I said it's like he's going to take that Ozymandias approach from Watchmen. It's like when they creeping up on him in his domain and they fighting, and he's like, yeah, because New York City is going to flood or this and this is going to happen. And they're like, that's why we're here to stop you. He's like, yeah, but you're too late because it happened 30 minutes ago. And it's like, you get to Doom, it's like, oh, we here to stop you, Doom. And he's like, I already got my power.
I already did it. Yeah, I'm done. But I just don't think that's going to be in the beginning of the film. So they think that he they friend.
Because they brought Herbie along?
Yeah, so then Sage got to be right. They got to think that he helping them.
They bought
That has to be the beginning of the film.
That's how he's trying to manipulate. Hey, I'm trying to figure out
they staying in Wakanda.
Our world. They
staying in Wakanda right here. This the team that's staying in Wakanda and doing God knows what.
Does he have? Does Namor got water up in this scene? Am I seeing that correctly?
There's got to be some some Namor shit going on, like this water bending technique. Boy, this looks terrible. I'm not gonna lie to you. $100. This look like AI.
So right now, Namor is protecting Wakanda with water, like surrounding them in water.
No, it seems like this is like a meeting place or some shit. Like, this seems like,
okay.
Like Namor's like, if we gonna meet, I'm not meeting fully on land. You're not meeting fully in water. We gonna be right here. So if some shit go wrong, you could just let this water fall and y'all get up out of here.
How do y'all?
I don't like Mystique. I don't.
I think the only thing throwing me off is that Fantasia wig she got on.
Facts. A,
I'm weak.
B.
If she had the bob cut, cool. They gave her
I don't like the Doomsday little spikes coming out of her face too. I know she got the little crystals in the original one, but I like how it was closer to her skin tone. It was only like a little bit different. It wasn't as accentuated as it is in this one.
and her clothes spiked too. I'm like, it's supposed to be, but never mind. Let me not get too technical. One more go around, old friend. Why y'all use these old niggas, man?
I just hope they at least give them like some crate. You know how in
No.
Logan,
We about
you
to
know how
see
in
niggas-
Logan we had that send off with Professor X.
What when
And-
he got the swords put in his chest?
No, I'm talking about like when he had the sonic screech thing, the mental
seizure?
like like I'm not saying I want him to have a seizure. I'm
Anthony
not saying
Mackie's.
that. But I would like to see him like
Nah.
see him use his powers in one like major way. If you just gonna have them both him and Magneto die.
But
And the same
why-
thing for Magneto.
You're
It could
not-
be to get everyone to safety.
You're
I don't
not
care,
under-
but just something.
You're not understanding. The strongest thing here right now is
That is
Stormbreaker,
X-Men.
and that shit got stopped with 2 fingers.
I'm not saying against Doom. I'm saying it could just be against the Incursions. Like, let them do something to get the rest of the X-Men and the rest of the Avengers off the planet.
The Magneto we just seen in X-Men 97 is not going to be the same nigga they got doing this.
I know. That's why I wish they didn't use them.
You might be on something because what that nigga name is? Ian McClellan was in that interview saying he was moving a football stadium or something the size of New Jersey.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm
They
like.
gonna
Give
go
them
big.
just something crazy
They
as
gonna
a
have
final
crazy
send
beats.
off.
This movie would be so crazy if they used Fassbender's Magneto though.
Yeah.
I know. If they used the younger,
He might have it.
ones, this would have been dope.
Yeah, this is
Because then they would have been. You would have seen them fighting. You know what I mean? Like they would have been forces.
Yeah, they would have been closer to like closer to like Fantastic Four.
We would have been seeing them in this scene if it was Fassbender and we would be seeing them in this scene with Thor. But you can't have old Ian McClellan and what's his name?
Yeah,
They are the best that they can do is save the younger generation.
we need
Save the young
to have,
ones.
Michael Fassbender really reprise his role as Magneto.
I hope they bring him back. I think if they do it smart, bring him back for Secret Wars. Let the old folks get the proper send off that they deserve instead of that bullshit. from
Ooh,
the
that'd be
Fox.
dope though.
And-
Like
and
if you got
Doomsday,
the old out and
bring
then
back and bring the new.
yo in Secret Wars they come in and they like, who are you? And he's
Not
like
everybody's
Magneto.
happy. Not everybody get that vibe. All right, this is the Professor X and Magneto we've been waiting on. The demons that they are in Doomsday, and now
And
we
they-
got the younger joint, and they coming with some heat too.
And they both show up, and mind you, everybody saw already the old Magneto and the old Charles Xavier. So then when you see these two dudes pop up and it's literally Magneto and Xavier and it's like the wheelchair and they wearing the same stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, wait, who are y'all? Why does this feel so familiar? And then they like, yeah, we them. It's like retribution time.
Here he coming back. Nigga,
They didn't die for nothing in the last movie.
for my mutants. You did. Cause
Dang, that almost feel like some reincarnation type shit.
man, all right. We probably should stop it here before we be rambling. all
Yeah,
night
I
about
gotta
this.
go anyways.
If y'all haven't been tapped in, obviously we played that Doomsday trailer. Tap into that. Tickets went on sale today.
Shit.
I believe they're
ain't
beating
none up.
Spider-Man's Brand New Days pre-sales in only 2 hours in comparison to Spider-Man. I think the full first day. So
It's not even
very
up.
interesting tidbit. I don't even think they have IMAX theaters, which is funny enough too, because Dune, I believe, is taking IMAX theaters.
Tickets where though? On AMC?
You could get them.
No,
AMC.
it's gotta
I got
be
mine
Regal.
at Regal. I don't know if you want to try Fandango. I believe it did go down earlier. I was talking to Croco about this earlier, but I think it should be back up. But all I did was just type in early Doomsday tickets, or Doomsday
Did you get yours?
tickets. I got mine. Me and Charlie.
He was like, yeah.
Expeditiously.
Yeah.
Expeditiously.
Soon as it was up.
Nigga, we was on the way back from we didn't even leave the city at that point in time. We was in the city. I'm just laying down, getting ready to leave. We getting ready to leave out the B&B, and then out of nowhere on my screen, Doomsday trailer, Marvel Studios. I'm like, nah, this gotta be one of them parody accounts on Twitter. Y'all not about to get me. I open it up. I'm like, oh, this not AI. This the real deal. This is the real shit. I couldn't hold my excitement. Got the tickets right after that. Got the tickets right.
What time your movie?
5:30, I believe.
Yeah, I'm seeing. Damn, these shits. Boy.
Yeah, when I clicked on that shit, it was 3 rows left, and it was all right underneath the screen. I was
Yo,
like,
so is that why I can't see it? Because it's sold out?
Probably could be.
That's nuts.
Nope.
I'm encouraged to cowardly dog land.
I only got front row seating, and then everything in the back is for wheelchairs. I'll be damned.
I'm sitting in the wheelchair section.
I'm sitting in the wheelchair section, but it's 2 seats that they got on the side of the wheelchair section that niggas can get. So I got them Jones on the side.
I need to be right in the middle of the screen. I ain't got time.
I wanted to be in the middle, but all of them Jones got booked up quick. I'm thinking the same thing. Niggas really not on this shit like that. Checks movie theater. Oh, they really on this shit like that.
Yeah, this is nowhere.
Oh, there's a whole bunch of seats open for me. Let's get it on the 17th.
Good God.
Do I buy my ticket now
Yes.
for 1 o'clock?
I'm about to.
Bruh, I'm telling you now, I want to piss Rob off. I'm going to go see his movie before him.
I'm
Not gonna lie, all of my shit is sold out.
It don't
I'm
even
watching it
say
on the
sold out
17th.
for me though.
At what time, Rob?
5:30.
So I got to see it at 1.
Okay. Fuck. You think you won't be blocked, nigga?
So you gonna block the group chat?
Yo, don't spoil it.
My text is coming through there.
High key,
I know you won't do it in the group chat because these niggas gonna jump your ass. It's not just gonna be me.
if T sees it before us, I will literally put it on Do Not Disturb and then really just mute T on everything. I'm not even joking.
Yeah, bro. Like I'm not about to pay attention to it. I delete it. I would just delete it off my phone and be like, just message me when we do the podcast.
Bro, every seat is taken except for the first 2 rows on every theater I clicked on. I've clicked through 24 theaters already. 24 showings, rather. I'm just fucking around see this shit on a Sunday.
Jeez. I didn't.
No way.
I'm like, why they send the joint? Why they start the joint so early? And now I realize this is why. I can only imagine. They probably didn't even release Dune tickets yet, did they?
Is it gonna be like more coming or something?
No, I need it right in the middle. I'm not doing the sides. I don't care.
Hopefully, probably. It's probably just early. Also, Kevin Feige does confirm that Spider-Man Brand New Day takes place in the MCU before the events of Doomsday. Also, he feels bad about Mahershala Ali and them not being able to figure out a script and getting him off the ground for a movie. So, he was asked about that.
Yeah.
Nonetheless, we're gonna try and cop these tickets for these gentlemen right here, and we're gonna see y'all at a later date. We appreciate y'all yet again for tapping on in. Please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and please hit that noti bell if you're coming from the YouTube side, so you stay up to date with all the new content that we got in store for y'all. All right, we appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good rest of y'all week, man. Peace.
I'm gonna catch up, boys. I have to use the bathroom.
I gotta get off too, but I'm trying to find this damn ticket.
You even look into the
on the smoke. Yeah, running track.